Alright, people, this is it. So far, I've been getting through some of these situations right now with this opponent specifically. So I just wanted to kick things off by beating Sean, and he was Akuma. So far, the opponent that I was playing against, he was pretty much changed his plan in terms of the way he was playing Akuma, because previously the other matches that he was in was not great. I thought he was doing the same repetitive shit, but at the same time, yeah, he changed up completely. In the second round, I honestly thought that this was one of the worst ones that I've done so far. Like, obviously Akuma's strong as hell, but at the same time, man was giving me some basic attacks, and that's the problem with it. Like, sometimes the basic shit gives you more of a win, but unfortunately, yeah, I lost that round. So I decided to just stick to my guns and play Sean again. He was gonna play Ken, so I was just like, fuck it. Let's just be Sean and Ken. Glad I hit him with the basketball. But you know what though? Like, obviously, this was a decent start. I was hitting some hits. Then he hit me with the kicks. That was something I'd never expected. But you know what though? Like, it was a decent start up until now. Like, you would just hit me with the basic ones, and it's just like boring as shit. Like, you know, opponents where they just give you the basic ones, like same old attacks that always get repetitive, but they actually work for some odd reason. Yeah, I just couldn't find a way out of it, man. So, yeah, I would say this video was more of a bad day at the office, man. Like, that's how bad it was with the gameplay. So, as you can see, got parried. Then I hit him with some combos. Then he hit back. So the special move came about, and I was like, yes, sick, I can definitely beat him. But he backed away my basketball. I don't know why I even rolled. I had a chance to attack, but I just rolled. Like, I pressed the wrong buttons. But yeah, as that went wrong, he just kept on backing away, which was the problem. And I used my supers at the wrong time. You know when opponents keep backing away from you? That's the worst part of it. So eventually I got where I needed to get, and I thankfully won. I deserved that, man. Like, you know when you just provided so much combos and so much damage that you deserve to win that? That's me already. So, as we all know, this is what happens. It's not a good start. He hits me with the first attacks, give him a couple combos, and I'm just jumping a lot because that's how I start my combos most of the time. I get it, but I guess I shouldn't have been jumping along the way. But yeah, he was just cornering me a bit with the attacks. I'm so glad I parried that one. But honestly, it was just so crazy. So yeah, he kept on blocking a lot of the time. I just couldn't find a way out of it. So I lost the game again. And that's how bad it was. So yeah, moving on from that, we just decided to go for the final match, which is me picking the same character and he picked Ryu. So I guess I should have done a mirror match for him, maybe did Ryu and Ken, because that's how I would go about. If I were to lose the final match, then I would probably go to Ken to save my life. But yeah, so I hit him with a taunt, we hit with the both heavy kicks. So yeah, eventually it was decent, but again, he predicted like how I was gonna jump. It's like sometimes you gotta come up with an attack as quick as possible, but sometimes it doesn't always work like that. So, as you all know, it was a lot of waiting and a lot of more patience. Sometimes I'm very impatient with a lot of things. But yeah, eventually I did know I was going to lose, so I just waited until I got heavy kicked. And that was that. So in the second round, we decided to just try and do a basketball taunt. Got the first attack. Then I started to punch him, but he blocked my stuff as well. And I honestly just couldn't find a way to beat him because this was the same shit that was happening. But thankfully I got some damage in the attacks. But yeah, he was just more of a blocking person. I don't know how that happened, but that was luck. So he blocked my move. I managed to get the combos just like that. And finishes a super. So I'm so glad that that happened. Now into the final round. And this one was more of a lackluster, in my opinion. I could have done better. So this is me trying to be a perfectionist at everything I do in terms of the video game I'm playing. So he hasn't even got a move yet until now. that's why I was worried that I might get an embarrassing defeat. But he hit me with a couple supers. I just couldn't get my buttons right. I know it's an excuse, but it was that bad. But thankfully at the right time I used the super. So I hit him with that, but it ended in kaput. And that's how it all ended. So yeah, not really impressive. It was kind of disappointing.